I didn't come from a beauty background. I was raised by a single mom on server's wages. So when I went to my mom and was like, hey, so I want to go to film school, she was like, hooray, good luck, I'm going to teach you how to serve so that when you graduate, you can make some money. So I went to film school in New York. I graduated, and then of course, I did exactly what she said I would do, and I started working at Applebee's because I needed to pay off the student debt, right? Because we graduated with tons of debt. So I was working at Applebee's, I was miserable, and oh hey, I know that guy. Welcome, he comes to UBP Kutztown in the house. Nobody knows where Kutztown is. Sorry, totally lost my train of thought. Applebee's, yes. Horrible working at Applebee's. And I just knew I wanted something different. Because I grew up, we owned a restaurant. We lost the restaurant in the first economic downturn, got kicked out, needed to find a new place to live, car repossessed, like horrible financial stress that a lot of other people in business go through, right? I knew I did not want that for my life. So when I was approached about motives, I just started my freelance career in makeup. So I graduated film school, had dabbled in makeup then, and I saw an ad looking for a makeup artist for film and TV. And I was like, I kind of did that in college. Let me see if I can get this job. So I submitted a resume, which really wasn't much, to be honest with you, and I got hired. And everything I did had been from the people, talking about networking, that I had met on that set, and just kind of progressed. So I was introduced to motives pretty early on in my freelance career, because I've been with the business for 7 years now. And I really do attribute the success that I've had in my freelance career to starting my kit right off the bat with incredible product. Yes, and I've even had photographers that email me saying that your work was such a joy to edit. And I tell them well, honestly, I wish I could say it was my talent, but it's just good products, right? You know? Yeah, because editing for photographers, when their makeup is perfectly color matched and perfectly blended and they look super high def in person, the photographer doesn't really have to edit much. And the same in film, because when you're working in high def film, you can't really Photoshop, right? So they have to look good on camera. So I do have a few favorite products, but most importantly, I just want to pick up real quick on building your business with motives, because Lisa did an incredible job talking about this on stage. We're just one division of the entire global product brokerage company, Shop.com, powered by Market America, right? We are not a separate entity. We build our business the exact same way. We go to EVPs, we go to locals, we go to corporate events, we have appointments with clients, we do the shopping annuity. And I love that though, because 50% of my clientele is health and nutrition, which is awesome, because if I had just been, a makeup artist with one cosmetic line that didn't give me access to all of these other different industries, I would still just be a makeup artist serving makeup clients, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I have people, we were talking about psychology, right? I have customers that come to me and they have ailments or joint pain, or they're in debt, or whatever their trouble is, whether it's skincare, doesn't matter. I know that I have an industry or a product or a person that I can put them in contact with that can service their needs. So I don't just sell makeup, I have incredible skincare customers. And my skincare customers, a lot of them are now on OPC3 or Awake or Mocha Tonics, or and now all of a sudden we take this small portfolio of clients where makeup artists, if you're making your money just in freelance, you have to do tons of faces. Like salon owners, tons of faces coming in through your doors. And this business is telling us that we can create a 6-figure or financially free income off of small portfolio of 10 to 15 customers. This is why. Because we have makeup, and the makeup people do skincare, and then skincare might join Awake, and we have all these different products that we can service them with. And I decided then to build my business finally when I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's when I spoke on stage, that I was able to, in 11 months, make the decision to build my business. In 11 months, I was able to leave my job. But it's because we made the decision and we acted on it, and it really came with motives. Because with retailing, when I first went full-time, I was like, oh my gosh, a lot of my really good customers, sometimes they convert into business partners. So it makes sense for them to get their products at cost, and they're loving their product and they're referring it to their friends. I'm like, hey, why don't you just do this with me? And they're like, oh yeah, okay, I can do this. So a lot of my customers were becoming business partners. I was like, oh my gosh, I have no customers anymore, and we have to retail. So I did a challenge, 30 faces in 30 days. And it was a challenge I created for myself. But I just told everybody, like Louis was saying, hey, I'm in a challenge right now. They don't need to know that you made it up, right? So 30 faces in 30 days, and I just started calling friends, and I posted it on social media, and I'm like, I need help, I'm in a challenge, I need 30 faces, don't care who they are, don't care how old they are, don't even care if they're male or female, right? I just need to get product on faces, because the product sells itself. So, yeah, and so in 30 days, I ended up doing, I think, 20 faces, but I had brought on partners, I had booked 2 bridals, my freelance career and my cosmetic career kind of melded then, so that from my motives clients, I was booking events like bridal parties and whatnot, and from the bridal parties and other freelance things, I was getting retail out of it, so I was making profit right off the bat. I earned an IBV check, which was great, because of course I was introducing them to the shop.com platform, because everybody shops, and everybody's looking to stretch a dollar, so how dare I not show them a platform that they could save money shopping, right? And so it was wonderful.
Okay, so Jax, I've just been kind of following on social media, and I love when people are proactive and reach out because they're passionate, and so she's been very passionate about wanting to take Motives to the next level and really making a difference with industry professionals and making sure that Motives has a great reputation, you know, because it's all about the people that are working with the brand and making sure that we help everyone talk about the product and represent the product properly so that it is perceived as it should be and deserves to be. So I'm excited to work with her moving forward on creating some initiatives in the future for everybody. But freelance professional makeup artist, and she has an amazing blog where she's been featuring other professional makeup artists that utilize Motives, and she's been tying in a lot of the business along with the art of makeup. So she's definitely someone you want to follow on social media as well. And North Jersey? Right?
Yeah, North Jersey. Hi, I'm Jacqueline. You can follow me Flawless by JM on like all social media platforms if you want. And the blog that she was talking about is it's right on my website, which is flawlessbyjm.com. So Flawless by JM.
It's a great prospecting to send people.
Absolutely. If you know, that was a shameless plug, by the way. But if you know an industry professional, or maybe you don't know them personally very well, but somehow you're connected with them on social media, feel free to utilize me. Utilize me. Use me and abuse me. Take my website and just blast it everywhere, because that is there to help you. That is the reason why myself and 6 other professional makeup artists that I am not connected to, by the way, in this business. We just met through like the Motives Facebook groups, kept in touch, and then, yeah, we just support each other, and yeah, that's it. I mean, it's all just positive stuff. So they're from across the world, not just across the nation, and just use and abuse us, flawlessbyjm.com, and you can go to the blog post, and you'll see we've been doing 2 blog posts a month since February. So each month is one collaboration of all 7 of us, giving you different looks using different products, okay, and then listing out each product. And these aren't looks that you'll necessarily see on Instagram, which Instagram looks are great and they have their place, but these are more for like the everyday person to achieve, if that translates, if you understand what I'm saying. So, I mean, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to do. Yeah, exactly. So that's what that is. And then another post, the second post per month, is a spotlight on one of us, one of the artists. So read through our profiles, okay? And if you see that we can relate to one of your prospects, blast it. Just blast it out. Blast it out. Because then you don't have to be the professional. You can use a professional to kind of speak to another professional, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, can I say about my favorite products?
Yeah, please do.
So I do a lot of work in television, commercials, and films, just like Maleva. And I've been, fortunate to work with a ton of celebrity clients. And what I love doing is if I'm on a job with somebody and I know I'm going to be there for 3 days, 4 days, or whatever, with the same crew and the same talent, I'll make sure that I bring my custom blend kit with me, and that I will blend free of charge most of the time that client, a liquid foundation that's perfect for television, which is not all foundations on the market, by the way, okay? So I blend them a bottle of their own perfect custom blend, and then now I have clients that that now know that to come to me, you know, and now I just whip them up and I mail them all across the world whenever they need it.
That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. And you know, the thing that I love, honestly, is, you know, if I'm not even from the industry either, so if I find someone who is, I am utilizing all this stuff, and that's why I wanted them each to kind of share a little bit, and, you know, just take the resources and be a liaison. You know, you don't have to be the expert at everything, but there's a lot of resources that you have that are going to give you credibility, and you can kind of match it to your various prospects. So we have to kind of skedaddle out.